Sure, it's fun, but there's layoffs every year.
Yeah.
Justin not playing?
Say again?
Justin not playing?
No, he didn't. He didn't sign up.
Oh, the Twitch channel is the feeding, so that it's legal.
That was my bad. I had Twitch turned on. If you heard the feedback.
No, I didn't hear anything.
So we're waiting for 3 people. Chris, Anish, and Julio. We'll give them 5 minutes here, then we'll start taking the alternates. Julio, I never heard from the last time he signed in, or I mean, from when he signed up to play. So chances are he's probably not joining. Anish was pretty hot and heavy though.
So I think that the
Be right back.
whatever they're calling the total access, D&D total access is been what's once again going to push the open off the schedule.
Yeah, I agree. We're thinking about trying that total access thing. You up for joining us
yeah.
if we do, David?
Well, I don't know if it would fit my schedule, but
okay. Well, we'll keep you in the loop so you can see if you want to.
Keep me in the loop. Maybe I can swap things around a little bit. It'd be fun.
It's kind of a crapshoot. I mean, most of the judges there are good, but you know we've had some bad open judges too. So
right, yeah.
You never know.
Well, you know, they're supposed to get the best ones in the total access. I keep thinking, well, do I want to see if I could judge that? And then I decide that A, I don't want that many slots, and B, I like running the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to prep.
It's easier to prep. I get better as I go on.
I think it gives the players a much better experience too.
And yeah, and you know, I don't have to prep as much.
Yeah.
I like DMing. I don't like prepping all that much.
And I don't like prepping last minute.
Oh God, yes.
If you do those specials, you'll be prepping last minute.
Yeah, that just drives me nuts. I mean, too many times waiting before I have to drive off to the con and still waiting for things to come in the email. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I ran the finale of Living Greyhawk, so it was like level like 15 to 17 or something like that, and I got it the day before Origins. So like the last fight in there was against these 3 epic level wizards that all had spells that players didn't have access to, so everything was like had to look it all up on the fly, and it was just terrible.
Yeah, my hats are off to those DMs who do that. That's hard. That's a hard duty.
I felt so bad because I didn't know what anything did, and you know, at that level, everything is just crazy.
Hey, Rich, you online?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good. Looks like you're going to be in for sure. And then if Anish doesn't answer, you'll be in, Matt.
Okay.
There's Chris.
Chris just got online just in time. I'll add him to the call. Okay, so no Julio. So Rich, you're in for sure. And then
All right.
one last call to Anish. Well, if he doesn't answer, then you'll be in, Matt.
Oh, hey, I'm here.
Hey, Chris.
Tom.
Good.
Yeah, we know you're here.
Oh, all right. I thought he said no Julio, like my
No, Anish.
guy.
Hey, Anish, are you
That's
online?
Juan Rico. Not all Mexicans spell their names the same.
Oh, all of mine no do.
Hey, Anish, you there? Looks like he picked up. I don't hear him on the mic yet. Anish, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hello. All right, sorry, Matt.
All right, that's fine.
You'll be out. Okay,
Have fun, guys.
thanks. Okay, guys. So we got our 6. We got playing tonight. We got Kirk playing Gyraxes. A what are you again?
Goliath fighter.
Goliath. That's right, Goliath fighter. Juan Rico, a human fighter played by Chris. Baron, an elven wizard played by David. Jeremy, a human warlock fighter played by Michael. A dragonborn paladin played by Anish. And correct me if I'm saying this wrong. Teelan,
Yep, you said it right.
wood elf monk played by Rich. Alright, guys. So, this adventure takes place in Flan, and a little background here.
I don't think Anish is in roll 20.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
I'm just joining up. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a cool early evening. It's kind of late summer, early fall. The evening air is blowing through the bustling streets of Flan. People are heading home from work and stuff like that. A burly black fist guard pushes his way through the crowd and drives a nail through a sheet of parchment with a stout hammer, fixing it to a signpost by you guys. In bold black print it reads, "Wanted for thievery, most cunning." And here's a look at what it looks like too. You guys should all see on your screen a wanted poster.
Nice.
So you guys are in Flan, basically looking for adventure. The city's electric with possibilities. There's adventures crawling the place. There's no real good authority in town. The Black Fist Guards make up basically the authority in the town of Flan. And so you guys have run into each other and you happen to be together. But why don't we just go around, you guys can describe each of your characters, and rest of you can ask questions if you have any questions. So we'll go in the order on the bottom of the screen. I don't know if it's the same for everyone or not, but we'll start with Dave.
Okay, my name is Varen. I am the sole survivor of my wizarding school, and that is not because I was hiding in the cellar. I was brave in that incident, so don't listen to anything you've heard.
Kirk?
I'm sorry, my wife was talking to me.
Just racing class and short background.
Goliath fighter. Here's my history. If you want me to read it, I will.
You don't need to read it, no. All right, next is Juan Rico. Chris.
Okay. Juan Rico's a second level archer fighter.
And
That's
next
about it.
is Rich V for Teelan.
A wood elf monk. I've been spending a lot of time out in the wilderness lately.
And then Michael.
Yeah, it's Jeremy. It's a young human with an athletic build. He wears heavy armor without a helmet because that would interfere with people seeing his hands and face and hair. Looks a little bit arrogant.
All right, and finally Anish.
So I'm a dragonborn paladin. So I travel from cities to look for something to do. So basically,
And Anish, you're in India, right?
yep.
What time is it there?
It's around 5.
5 in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What time is it there for you, Michael?
For me, it's now 12 in the night, and
About
will
12
go
at
until 5 in the morning.
Okay,
So I might get some a little bit quieter as the evening goes on for me.
very good. All right, so you guys are strolling through Flan in the early evening. You guys see this wanted poster on the wall. And then the city of Flan, it has the following general description. So there's a map of the city of Flan there in the top center of the screen. And the streets, the avenues and byways are packed with townsfolk returning home from work or heading to taverns. There's a list of inns and taverns in the city. The Laughing Goblin, the Cracked Crown, Nat Weiler's Bell, the Bitter Blade, and the Velvet Doublet, which is a feast hall, which is a euphemism in the Forgotten Realms for something else, I think. Trade is Cockburn's Grocery, which is adventuring gear. Mateo, the weaponsmith, Ernst Livery, and Jerome Malvant, who's a fence. And then you got the Podol Plaza, which is the bazaar. The wanted poster that you guys are looking at mentions two people. It mentions the Lord Sage of Flan and Knight Lieutenant Bolver. You could probably see the Lord Sage of Flan at the library. That's in the map of Flan, number F, I believe it is, or letter F. Yeah, Mentor's Library. That's where you'd find the Lord Sage of Flan. And then you'd probably find that Blackfist person at the gates of Paljevo Castle, the Stojanau Gate, which is letter B on your map. So, Kirk, what do you guys want to do?
So, like, how do we meet each other in first place?
How do you guys meet each other? You guys are in town looking for adventure. You've been spending some time at Madame Bruno's Tea Kettle, which is a place that adventurers are staying. You guys were just looking for anyone who has any information about ruins you could explore or missions you could go on or stuff like that. And you just happen to be returning from having a dinner where you guys were introducing yourselves to each other and kind of determining if you'd be a good adventuring party or not.
Obviously, we need to look for work in the taverns where the wenches are.
What do you say,
I don't
Dave?
think with your soft mouth you'll have any problem finding work in the tavern.
I say we let's start with Bolver for more information. That's is it Blackfist? Is
He is the Blackfist Guard, so you'd probably go to Stojanau Gate to find him.
Oh, all right.
So if you guys follow
Kirk, show
Varen,
him how you got the nickname Blackfist.
so if you follow Varen to Stojanau Gate, you guys go down Podol Street past the plaza and take a turn to the east towards the gate. When you get there, you see a big long line of people. Also, the gate itself. Let's see here. The gate. Okay, so the walls of the castle tower way above the gate. The massive iron-bound doors of the gate are spread wide open as they have been for over 100 years. From the top of the wall, bodies hang from thick ropes, twisting slowly in the breeze while ravens peck away at their eyes and other tasty morsels. There's a long line of people in front of the desk where a bored-looking guard thumbs through an enormous ledger. That's the only guard you guys see here, and the line probably will take you about an hour to get through. If you want to wait, you could wait. In the time for that line to go down, you could also go to the library if you want to, or explore some other areas.
Tom, should we announce our faction or keep that?
I'll ask you in a little bit here.
Okay.
You don't have to announce it.
Can we ask some of these folks what are they in the line for? Are they?
You bet. Yeah, you go up and ask someone. So there's some farmers there. There's some laborers there. There's a woman there. She tells her husband was they say he was caught stealing something, and I'm just going to try and see if I can find out if that's true. And then some other people are there for other various offenses and stuff. So a lot of them are there to try and get people out of the prison that is in the Stojanau gatehouse. And you've heard rumors here and there that there's a lot of corruption in the Blackfist Guard. So they probably keep people, and with the right amount of money will let them back out. They probably make money doing that. And then other people are there for various permits and things like that.
I see.
So how far away is the library?
The library's real close. If you look on your map, it's the letter F, and you guys are the letter B. So it's just a short distance away, couple hundred feet. About 500
Might be
feet away.
faster, probably faster to go to the Lord Sage instead of wasting time standing in line here.
Agreed.
Okay. All right, you head to Mentor's Library. The library colonnades frame the austere facade of the library. There's a solitary bench sitting next to a tranquil pond at the fore of this property in the center of the Scholars Square. There's a door to go in. There's no one standing there or anything. You guys can just kind of let yourselves in if you want to go in.
Then we do.
All right.
Yeah, go in.
Inside the library, there are scribes running to and fro. You spot a big room of scribes. There's writing tables, high stools, all arranged around the room. There's the din of quills scratching parchment, filling the room. One scribe comes up to you and says, "What can I help you with?"
We're looking for the Lord Sage of Flan.
Oh, well,
We
wait
wish
right there. I'll see if I can get him. Who calls?
It is Varen and company looking. We wish to do some bounty hunting for him.
All right, I'll be right back. He scurries off, and while you guys are gone, you're looking around the scribe's hall. You notice every desk is full except for two. Two are empty. One of the scribes tells you to be quiet as you are waiting there. Quickly, the Lord Sage returns, or the man that the scribe you talked to returns, and with him is an old, half-elven man. He's got a dour look on his face, looks a little put out, or maybe he's a little upset about something, not sure which. Anyway, he comes up to you guys and he says, "Varen and company, what can I do for you?"
We saw a wanted poster for a man named Spurnick.
Oh yes. Are
and,
you interested in helping to find him?
We are.
Good. I need someone. I don't think the Black Fist will be much help, I'm afraid. He introduces himself and he takes all your names, talks to you guys for a good 10-15 minutes before he starts giving you a little bit more information, just kind of feeling you guys out. Eventually he starts telling you about Spurnick. He tells you that 2 days ago Spurnick and his friend name was Tybeam. I'll type that in the screen there for you. Spurnick and Tybeam, they were scribes that I hired about 4 months ago. We caught them sneaking out of my offices. When we questioned them, they fled. We called the Black Fist right away, but Tybeam they captured after Tybeam slew one of the Black Fists, but Spurnick got away. That's about as far as the Black Fist took it. I don't think they're going to chase down Spurnick. We think he fled out of the city somewhere. We're not sure exactly where.
Was anything missing from your office?
Yeah. Let me tell you what we found. In fact, here, follow me. And he takes you to some of the living quarters where the various scribes are, and he takes you to a room. He tells you this is where Spurnick and Tybeam stayed. It's a rather small room. It's furnished with a bunk bed, a narrow desk, and 2 small dressers. And the desk contains a list of things to be purchased from some stores in Flan. And that's all you see in the room. You could, of course, search it a little bit more thoroughly. But before you do, the Lord Sage tells you, so we found that note. It's got things like chalk, vellum, string, other strange things on it. And then we also found 2 books in a haversack on their desk that they had left in their haste to flee. The 2 books were titled The History of the North and Lex Geographica. And we went to take these 2 books and put them back on the shelves, and when we did, there were forgeries in their place. So these scribes must have taken these books from the library and then put back in their place forgeries. We looked at the forgeries and we looked at the real books. The original history of the North had a chapter referencing the Circle of Scale, which was a sect of druids that sought to enslave dragons. And that chapter was missing from the forgery. There's no mention of it at all in the forgery. They just skipped that section. And then the original Lex Geographica, it contained an entry to a circle of standing stones located in the Dragonspine Mountains somewhere, at which a group of dragon-worshipping druids once resided. And that entry was also missing from the forgery. See, in addition to those two original books that we found some extra clothes, some rope, some food and water in their bag that they left behind. I think Spurnick probably got away with other stolen books, if these are any indication. And he probably has them hidden in remote places. So if you could, I'd very much like you to bring him back alive, so we could find out what else he might have stolen, what else he might have, what forgeries he might have left in their place, that kind of thing. I can give you 50 gold pieces if you can bring him to justice, but I can pay you 100 more if you can bring him back alive and we can find out what books he's stolen. Would you be interested in doing it?
Absolutely.
All right. I don't know exactly where this Standing Stones and the Dragonspine Mountains are, or anything else about the Circle of the Scale, but I have some researchers looking at it. They haven't found anything yet, but as soon as they do, I'll be sure to let you know. Let's see, what else can he show you? So you can also search the room if you like. And he also shows you where their desks were in the scriptorium. So you can search those if you like.
Tom, the feature of my background says I'm familiar with the outdoor areas in the mountains and stuff. Would I have any recollection of what they're searching for?
You have some recollection, but you don't know the exact location of it.
Okay.
Okay, so if anyone wants to do any further searching, do a intelligence investigate check. You click on your token and then click on the macro that says I and then a number behind it. That's your intelligence. So you guys searching, Jeremy, you find some stuff. You find a lump in one of the mattresses. The bottom bunk mattress has a lump, and you find that sewn into it is a little bag. And inside that bag, you guys found a set of black and purple clothing, each emblazoned with the livery of a low-ranking member of the Cult of the Dragon. That's the only thing of note that you find in their room. You go back and you look for their desk. There's nothing out of place there, but Tybeam's desk, it contains one strange item. There's a folding compass there, a tool that would be used for cartography, not normally something a scribe would have. And that's all you find with a good thorough search of those two areas. You also have the note, the list of things to be purchased from the stores in Flan.
Would these this list of things be perhaps a set of components for a ritual?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're more like components that go along with cartography, mapping and exploring.
Ah. So they I guess they're looking for this circle of standing stones. My guess. Can we ask the
Go ahead,
Sage if he knows what Bolvar of the Black Fists is looking for this guy for? Is it
yeah. Well, Bolvar, he's a lieutenant in the Black Fist Company. It was one of his men who was killed by Tybeam. So he wants Spurnick bad. He wants to hang Spurnick from the gate, I'm pretty sure. So I would appreciate it if you guys could get to Spurnick before Bolvar's people do.
Oh, okay.
That would be beneficial for me. I mean, I still hope he gets, brought to justice one way or the other.
And Tybeam died in the
Tybeam was
right?
captured, and then they hung him from the Stojanau gate.
Ah,
I think they tortured him for a while. Bolvar could probably tell you what they did to him. I don't know exactly.
okay. Well, he might have given up some details at
He might
least.
have. All right. Where would you guys like to go now?
I guess to the gate
Okay.
to talk to the Black Fist.
You head back to the gate, and you ask some people in line, and you know about where Bolvar might be, and they indicate the man at the head of the line there. They're all waiting to see his Lieutenant Bolvar. So you're in the right spot.
Okay. Well, I always follow the rules, so I'm gonna get right there in line.
Very good. Another thing we should start handing out is inspiration. So Varen, go ahead and have inspiration for your character, which is I'll use that for it. There you go. Okay, so you wait dutifully in line. Finally, you get your chance to talk to Lieutenant Bolvar. He sits at a table with a long line of frustrated people. He seems to be enjoying it, though, from watching him. He enjoys taking these people money and sending the ones away who don't have money. Finally, you get to the line. He says, "What can I do for you?"
We're looking for Spurnick to bring him to justice.
Good. Yeah, there's a reward. 50 gold pieces if you can do that. We don't know where he's at, but last we heard, a man fitting his description was heading north along the Stojanau River towards the Dragonspine Mountains. But I haven't investigated that any further because they're way outside my jurisdiction at that point.
I understand that you may have captured and questioned one of his conspirators.
He chuckles. He
Tyranny.
chuckles when you say that, and he points to one of the bodies hanging from the gate. Yes, that's Tybeam there. We interrogated him for a whole day and a whole night, but he divulged none of his secrets. He did have one odd thing on him, and he hands you. Looks through his book. He hands you a scrap of paper, and it reads, "Sheaf of vellum 1, chalk dust 1 pound sack, leather case." He tells you, if you could, I'd like to have you bring him back alive. I want to hang him myself.
We will try.
Say again?
We will try to do that.
Good. Thank you. All right. Now, where would you like to go?
Let's try
Well,
to track him along the river.
Yeah.
It is about 9 p.m. at night. By the time you're done at the library and done with the gate. So what would you guys like to do?
Maybe go to the inn and we'll stay the night, but maybe listen for anything we might glean as far as evidence
Okay. Pick an inn that you
in the
want to stay
tavern.
at. Here's the different inns in town.
The Laughing Goblin, of course.
Plan. The Laughing Goblin. All right. Merry pipes and drums can be heard a block away from a tall timber-framed building. The smell of roast duck, ale, and pipe smoke wafts from the brightly lit entrance. A woodblock sign hangs over the entry carved in the likeness of a grinning goblin's head. Every table, bench, and stool is crowded with boisterous patrons and covered in flagons of ale when you guys walk in. Inside the place, there's a woman who's quite busy tending bar. And then there's also a very fat, sweaty man running around, acting as a waiter, basically, in the place.
Isn't he in our party? Isn't that Juan Rico?
It might be his cousin.
Okay.
Keep it up. You can ignore the first round of damage, Kirk.
So you guys can retire there after you have your dinner meal. If you want to talk to anyone, just let me know.
Yeah, let's kind of see if we can get any knowledge in the tavern and have a couple of rounds and see if we pick up any information.
Okay. The lady at the bar, she is very busy, so she's nice and all, but she just answers questions very quickly, nods, and then she directs you toward Fat Mar. She says, if anyone knows any gossip, he'd be the one. So you guys talk to Fat Mar, and he's sweating profusely. He's got a sharp tongue, foul mouth, and he's very busy. So, who wants to talk to him? Go to make a persuasion check to see if he'll gossip with you. That's charisma persuasion.
Could we not do a light intimidation?
You can do one. It might not work.
I will speak with him.
Okay, go ahead and do a...
I'm not very
You guys are
convincing this evening.
Awesome. He's super busy. He doesn't have time to talk to any of you guys. But Varen, he'll talk to you.
Wow, that was charming.
Yeah, that was charming. You sure you didn't cast a charm person spell on that one?
Kirk, I like that you make a strength check for your intimidation.
Yeah, I hit the wrong one.
All right, so Fat Mar, he tells you that Tybeam and Spurnik, they ate at the inn often, but they always kept to themselves. They weren't very social. They didn't really like other folks talking to them either.
Were they ever
Go ahead.
talking about, I don't know, dragons traveling?
No, I don't remember that. They've been here about 4 months ago. Came in with a caravan, I think. They were sometimes accompanied by a third person, but I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. He was also a human, and looked like a scribe, just like them. Never got his name, though.
Oh, that's curious.
Varen, have you done Secrets of So-Called Keep?
No, I haven't done that.
Has any of the other characters here done that? Probably not. Okay.
No.
All right. That's all Fat Mar knows. He doesn't know anything about them besides they kept to themselves. All right. So, you go through the night. Next morning dawns. And what do you guys want to do?
Travel north along the river.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you don't really know where to go. I mean, those hills are pretty big hills, and you don't know where it's at in there. You want to go talk to the sage and see if he knows yet, or do you want to go investigate?
Oh, right.
Else?
He was going to come up with some clues.
He was
We
going to
gotta
try.
go back.
He was going to try.
Yeah, we got to go back talk to the sage and see if he knows anybody else who hung out with these characters.
Okay, so you guys go back to visit the sage. He had his scribes studying through the night, and they came up with a crude map, they believe, that shows where the circle, the Druid Circle is in the Dragonspine Mountains. He hands that over to you guys and wishes you good luck. So, you guys are off. Now, the trip north from Flan along the Stojanau River into the hills at the foot of the Dragonspine Mountains takes about 2 days. And it's uneventful the whole time, no encounters. You guys are nearing the location where the Standing Stone should be. You'll arrive there probably a little bit after sunset if you get there. Do you want to do that, or do you want to camp here and arrive there in the day? Your choice.
I'd say we should arrive during the day.
But we don't know how much of a lead he has on us. I think we should not waste time.
So one for day and one for right now. What else you guys
I'll
want?
go with Michael on that one. Let's go.
Right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now? That's 3 for right
Yeah,
now.
it's fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right.
Yep.
Before we go any further, one thing I want to do. So in Adventure League, the adventure, it gets adjusted by your group to match your group. And you guys are 6 characters of 2nd level. Makes you a strong party for this adventure, so I'll be adjusting it for that. If you have a preference to make it harder or make it easier, go ahead and let me know. You can make a vote for very easy, normal, hard, or very hard. And just type that into the screen on the right. We'll see what everyone votes for. So normal would be just as written.
Well, since I'm the lowest level, obviously I want it to be like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
We will do normal.
Meow.
I only go
Do we
up.
have one more vote?
No,
Are most of the folks in this group 2nd level?
I only go above normal
No, I'm
if
level
it's
1 still.
if it's unanimous.
I'm
My
level
first
1.
game.
I only go above normal if it's unanimous.
So
And
I
Can we
have this is my
persuade
first
them to go very hard?
if they change their vote, they can change their vote. Okay,
just
Do we
admit
get more XP for very hard?
you may or may not. It's definitely more challenging, and you might get the max XP you can get anyway. So you might be doing it just for fun.
Way to take a stand, Tom. Way to take a stand.
I would do very hard, if that's what you're asking,
Yeah,
Chris.
try it and find out.
Yeah.
All right.
What's
so
the worst that's gonna happen?
Hey, guys that voted for normal, most people are morons. So normal is typically very easy.
Is it?
Yes.
okay, well, for me, it's my first expedition adventure, so I don't know what exactly is normal, what is very hard. But if you say very hard is fine, then I agree
What-
to very hard.
We'll just go
I'll
normal.
grade it very hard.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Boom. We went very hard. Let's roll. Yeah.
At most, let's split the difference and do hard.
Turns out hard and very hard are the same because you guys are already a strong party, so the most you can be is a very strong party.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. Very hard.
I still see normal votes from Michael and Keely.
I think I say we just do it as a strong party.
So you guys are approaching standing
See?
stones.
Boom.
I can't believe you have so little faith in Kirk, Dave. David, it's
yeah,
hurtful.
you know,
It's
There
hurtful
we go.
for you. I mean,
I have.
And you're the
limited-
highest level, David. What the hell?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, if you guys want to do very hard, that's cool. I mean, whatever. That's fine with me. I don't
Don't
want to
worry.
be the guy who drags us along into that. Though,
Don't
with
worry,
everyone
Dave.
else
I'll
so
target
fragile.
Kirk and Chris. They're the ones who voted for it
Okay,
first.
that's
That's right.
I don't have a lot of experience with these adventures, except I ran Shadows over Moonsea a bunch of times, and if I'd run it as written, I would have had 4 out of 5 TPKs. So
You know what? We weren't in your party though, were we? Nope.
and I say 4 out of 5 because I ran it for a bunch of you guys at Gen Con. So
You didn't kill me at Gen Con.
exactly, it was
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. You know what? Kirk, somebody just dropped some knowledge.
Yeah.
Just say I'm adding all the extra monsters to the encounter here.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Shit,
So how do
guys,
you
I
think
think I do
tomorrow's
have
gonna go?
13 hit points.
Yeah, but you get to negate all. I mean, depending on the roll, up to
Yeah, the first. Yeah, shit.
14.
So the rolling hills that you come to are peppered with large boulders, likely falling millennia ago from the mountains looming above you. Finally, you reach a large clearing with a 60-foot wide circle of 20-foot tall stones standing in the middle. Dozens of recently made footprints in the dusty soil lead toward the center of the circle. You guys are approaching from here. There you go. You should see your guys on the map now. So let me know what you want to do. You see these jagged rocks that are like the ones right adjacent to you and the ones that are larger. Those are the 20-foot tall standing stones, like an old Stonehenge. The rounded ones are big boulders that have rolled down from the mountains above you. Several of them have crashed into the standing stones and cracked them, and there's rubble strewn all about, a lot of them too. You can climb on the boulders. They're only about 4 feet tall, 5 feet tall. You can see over them, unless people are kind of hunched down behind them. The standing stones, though, are 20 feet tall, so definitely block your line of sight.
Would it be a survival check to look for recent activity and stuff like that?
Yeah, you
around
can
here?
look at the tracks. Make a wisdom. Everyone who wants to look at those tracks, make a wisdom survival check.
Yeah, I don't know much.
Let me see what I know. Boom.
Juan Rico.
That's right. Somebody's been studying up.
Juan, the tracks were made about 2 days ago. There were at least, you think there might be at least 3 dozen kobolds, and you find one set of human tracks amongst all those kobold tracks. And some of these kobold tracks come and go. Like either these kobolds can jump tremendous distances or some of them can fly.
So would it
the
be
moon,
athletics? Oh, sorry.
The moon is out, the stars are out, so the whole field here is dimly lit.
If we lean against one of these, will it start a domino effect?
Try it and find out.
And then there's the stairway descending into the.
Oh yeah, the obvious set of stairs cut into the rock lead down into darkness.
With those checks, did we find anything odd about any specific stones or anything?
Nope. You were just looking at the tracks for those checks.
Who
Maybe
has?
we should check the stones also.
Okay. Don't need to roll. You don't see anything weird about the first stones you come to. Just tall standing stones, no inscriptions on them. Definitely worked, though, in some locations. They weren't completely natural. And definitely placed here.
Well, shall we go down?
Who's got the best eyesight here?
Maybe it's me. I have this. Wait.
Okay, can you climb on top of one of the stones and see if you can see anything out in the
Good
distance?
idea.
I have this divine sense or something. So
You want to do Divine Sense, Aryan? Remember, the range is, I think, just 60 feet on that. So do you want to do it right where you're standing, or do you want to go somewhere else?
so
And each of these squares on this map is 5 feet. So it'd be 100.
so what's
12
your
squares.
vision for each of your players actually?
Say again?
Like how long can you see?
Oh, it's instantaneous, I believe.
Actually,
No, like,
could I
how far can each
stealth
player
and
see?
scout?
It is instantaneous. You can see 60 feet, which is 12 squares. And someone asking about scouting, who was that?
Yeah, I was Thailand. I was wondering if I could stealth and just like scout around the area.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
So, Tylen, which stone do you want to go to first?
Just slowly make my way up the path and walk around them from left to right.
Okay. All right. So put your guy basically up amongst between the either a left or right, your choice, between the first and second set of stones, and the rest of you guys put you guys where you want to be, walking beside Tylen or behind him or whatever you like.
Outside on the left side.
Okay. And remember, Tylen's trying to be sneaky, so if you're wearing heavy armor, you might want to be a ways away from him. So Juan, go and put your guy where you want to be. Chris, that is. Jeremy, put your guys
Yeah,
where you
no,
want
I
to be.
know. I'm looking. Can what is the check I'd need to make to get on top of one of these stones?
You can just use double movement to get on top of a boulder, or you can do an athletics check to climb on top of the 20-foot stone, standing stone. So there'd be 40 feet of movement and a DC 10 athletics check.
All right.
But first of all,
yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'll
put
just
your guy where you want to be. All right. Thielen, you got a passive perception of 15. So before you get too close, you spot some kobolds hiding. So everyone can move one movement from where you're currently at. Backing up or moving closer or whatever you want to do. Then after you do that one movement, we'll roll initiative for everyone. And I'll show you where some of these kobolds are at that you spotted, Tylen.
All right.
Good job, Tylen.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to try to scurry up the stone then.
Remember, you only get one movement, so you're not going to get all the way up a stone. It's 40 feet of movement to get to the top.
I have a feat that makes my me automatically succeed in anything I want to do. It's called awesome.
Do your one move, and then after that, let me clear this.
Okay.
Okay, everyone go ahead and roll initiative. Sometimes your initiative doesn't go in the first time to the initiative tracker. When that happens, just keep rolling until you get in there, but then look back at the chat log for what your first roll was, and go manually enter that in the turn order.
Which one is it for initiative?
What the
very
hell?
first one?
The very first one on the macros, yep.
Okay,
Like I
so
get
mine
this when
did
I try
not.
to roll. So
If it doesn't, you
Mine
just
did not get
keep,
in there,
keep
right?
rolling till it does, and then go manually change it to what your first roll was.
There we go.
I get this error when I try to roll.
Okay, let me see. Arian, I'll roll it for you. There you go. Got a 3. Sorry.
Okay.
You can use the macro. Were you using the macro when you got the error or the character sheet?
Yeah, the character sheet.
Okay, yeah, use the macro.
Well, I'm
Alright.
just not going in there.
Dave, yours isn't going in? Have you
No.
tried several times? Here, I'll
3
do it for you.
times.
Because you're hitting a dex check, not your initiative.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You're
sorry.
hitting.
Now you're in. You rolled good. 2102.
If, David, have you been drinking? Maybe go take a piss test
Yeah.
or something.
No, but I got to start, man.
Okay,
Maybe this is why you want us to ratchet down the difficulty, Kirk.
your turn, Juan.
I
Okay,
just want blood on my hands.
you see 3 kobolds so far. There might be more out there in the darkness.
Chris,
Your turn,
Yeah.
Chris.
it's your turn.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Good night.
Maybe change his character name to Chris. So
Yeah, so I know who's where I'm at. Do I have combat advantage?
No one's surprised. And even if they were, you don't. So
That is some BS.
since that's a 4th edition rule.
There we go. Take a shot.
who you shooting, Juan?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm shooting Kobold 8.
Okay, Kobold 8's behind the boulder. He's got some pretty good cover, but you rolled a 14. Yeah, it ricochets off the boulder and misses him.
Hold on. Now, with my feet, though,
Oh,
does he
yeah.
get...
Sorry. You are a sharpshooter. You went right through the little crevice in the boulder and nailed him. And you
Alright.
did 4 piercing. Good shot. Next is...
Hey, thanks for trying to screw me out of my...
Hey, who wrote that macro for you
Sheet.
so you'd remember?
Jesus.
Jesus did. Hold up, Kirk. I just gotta fix this guy. His hit points didn't change.
Okay.
Okay. Juan, you're done. Next, and Kirk's not even your turn yet. What are you doing? Back up.
I thought I was next. I was
Nope.
getting excited.
Hey, I'm-
Baron, your turn.
Moving up here. You guys protect me. I'm firebolting number 1.
Fire away. That missed him. That did ricochet off the rock. Jeremy, your turn.
So which one can I see better? Number 8 or number 1?
They both have the same cover, 3/4 from you.
Both have the same cover. So I move up a little bit.
Yeah, if you move all the way up to there, they have no cover. 1 has no cover, and 2 right there. I mean, 8.
But I'm pointing my finger at Kobold 1
Okay.
and say die, and I fire an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And oh, he just dodges it, barely. Okay. And from there, also when you get to that square, you can see another kobold. Let me put him out here for you. There we go. All the way over on the right, kobold 6. You see him. If you have any movement left, you can keep moving. And then Gyraxes, your turn.
My turn is over.
Your turn now, Kirk.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's go to that.
When you get to there, you can see 2 more kobolds. There we go. These kobolds have wings.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I found him. Found him.
Oh, you see another kobold here too. Let me put this guy on.
Little help.
You see another kobold with wings above you. You see another kobold without wings beside him. But you hit and did enough damage to drop that kobold in front of you. And then you can keep moving if you want.
No, I think let's see.
Yeah, you just rush right in the middle of that, Kirk. You let him know
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah. So I'm done. I can't move anymore. 30 feet. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
They're over here.
Thanks for flushing them out.
Are they? Since I'm like 5 feet taller than them, do they get scared and want to leave?
No. Because they've heard stories about you.
I'm a gentle giant.
Well, you can think of it that way.
You can think of it that way. All right, kobolds time. Let's see, all the ones on the side next to you go, Kirk. He comes forward and attacks you. This dagger misses you badly. This guy, he steps out from behind this boulder and hurls a sling stone at Jeremy. 19, Jeremy.
Yeah, that hits me.
6 bludgeoning damage.
But I'm such good in my armor, I can reduce the damage to 3.
Very good. He backs up to there after that. This kobold here, he hurls a sling also at Jeremy. 18 to hit for 4 bludgeoning.
Exact hit.
And then he backs up around there. They're done. Then these guys go. Okay, this guy takes flight, number 5, next to Gyrax. And he flies over your head with a big boulder and drops the boulder on your head, Gyraxes. 15 to hit you.
No.
He flies up to there. And then this guy does the same thing. He flies up over your head, drops a rock. 23 to hit.
Yes.
5
Now let's
bludgeoning.
do that.
Okay. So you take
Oh,
9.
nice.
And then this guy also flies over your head, drops a rock, crits you
Good.
for
course.
8 bludgeoning. All these guys that are blue here, I'm gonna put a little mark by them.
Tom, I take it that they don't draw attack of opportunity.
They're flying about 20 feet over your head and dropping a rock on you.
I find that hard to believe. I disbelieve.
Disbelieve that? Okay, that was those guys. I don't know why I even bother rolling initiative. They're all together. These guys come flying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Guys, I'm glad you guys picked hard. Very hard.
I thought you were tough, but I guess not.
These guys are all flying in the air. They didn't have enough movement all the way to get to Jeremy, but they got rocks and they're coming your way, Jeremy.
Didn't you say bring it on? Something like that?
I just wanted to talk to him. That's what I thought. Maybe we could reason with him. Maybe become friends.
Drum circle, perhaps?
Invite him to a kegger.
Drum. Yeah, I thought we'd form a drum circle.
All right. And
Kirk
lastly,
thought we would form a different kind of circle.
Circle jerk.
this kobold 4, comes out and hurls a sling stone at Jeremy. 20 to hit for 3 bludgeoning, so you ignore that.
Fortunately.
This kobold sling stone at Jeremy. Misses and then hides back here. This kobold sling stone at Tian. 19 to hit you for 5 bludgeoning. And then comes to there. They're done. Tian, your turn. Teal'c, your turn, I mean.
Alright. This should be fun. I want to move up behind Kobold number 2 and try to attack him with my short sword, actually.
Go for it. 8 misses. You can still do your unarmed, though.
Yeah, I was going to take my unarmed strike, too, on him.
14, I think, hits. Let me double check that. Yep, that hits, and 5 bludgeoning drops him.
Good job.
Nice one. You can keep moving if you have a movement left.
Yeah, I'm gonna step. Wait, let me check. Where was I?
And basically,
It was 20 feet. Yeah.
Every time you're taking your action, what I'll do is once you've done your action, I'll go right to the next person. But you can keep moving. You don't have to tell me what you're doing or anything.
Okay.
Just move your token up to your full speed. So go ahead. Next to go is Aryan.
So I move here
Yep, 20 feet,
30 feet. Yes.
30 feet. Okay.
So then I use my longsword and take a swing at this guy.
Go for it.
So
15 is hit, 9 slashing drops him.
yes.
Next to go is Juan.
Okay, can I see Cobalt 8?
Where are you at there, Juan? Kobold 8. No, he's behind a 20-foot stone.
Okay. Then let's see. And so the one that has a blue marker by it's in the air, right?
The ones with the wings are in the air. The blue markers are just a
Okay.
different group is all.
Oh, I gotcha. So I am going
Get the flyers
to
if you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot URD6.
That's a hit. 4 piercing doesn't quite drop him though.
Let's see.
Oops.
And tell you what, do I want to action surge or not? Nope, I'll stop there.
Your turn, Baron.
Okay, 20-foot radius on sleep.
That's right, I think.
So let's
You can do a box that is 9 squares by 9 squares. We'll do a 4th edition radius.
9 squares by 9 squares.
Yeah, pick the center and you go 4 squares every. And therefore it can be 9 squares tall too.
Well, let's go 9 back from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna go somewhere around here for the center, and then sweep ahead.
For some reason that wasn't shown. You can draw, just draw a box on your screen where you want to put it.
You see that, or
No, I'm not seeing it.
no? Huh?
Click on the little paintbrush. Oh, now I
You
saw
see
it.
that?
Yeah, I saw that one.
I'm not seeing it.
So something like that. And then I do 5d6, 5d8.
Anish, we don't roll for gold in Adventure League. Here's a little link. Go to the AL Player's Guide and it'll give you how you get your starting gold. Basically, you get the gold from your character plus the gold from your background, and that's how you start.
So 21 hit points.
21
Oh.
hit points put to sleep? Okay.
Yeah.
And you start near the back?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to get 1, 2, 3. And you try to get up in the air there too? So you get the...
You bet.
That's 15, and he is just over. Okay, you get the 3 kobolds in the back. All go to sleep.
Okay.
So is that 4, 5, and
I'm putting a little sleepy face on him. There we go. Those guys are all sleeping. Jeremy, your turn.
What do I
so
need
didn't
to
get any of the
roll?
ones in the air?
No, he did not.
How far in the air are the 3 flying kobolds?
They're 20 feet up.
20 feet up.
So don't we get an advantage because we are hitting characters that are taller than us?
No, no advantage.
So what would I need to roll to jump 10 feet into the air? That's probably too high.
You'd have to have a... Let's see. You
Don't
can-
have any feats or something.
Yeah, you can't jump that high. It's your strength mod. 70 feet up in the air you can jump with a running jump. Half that with a standing jump.
Okay, that's too far. What else do I have?
Oh, no, I'm wrong. It's 3 plus strength mod with running, and it's strength mod with a standing.
Let's see if I can kill the... that's a waste of time, they are sleeping anyway. So I point at wood number 1
Okay.
and fire an Eldritch Blast.
That hit, and 5 force damage to that guy.
You add 2 for crit, right? So you get 7.
Nope, only if he rolls a crit. It says that all the time, whether or not whatever he rolls.
And then
Okay.
I move to take cover.
All right, Gyraxes, your turn.
Oh, this is good. Let's go after the kobold in front of me. North.
That hit and killed him. Ripped him apart.
Second wind. Oh, good.
And then go to move where you want to move to. Because the kobolds go next.
Kirk, get out of there. There you go.
Okay, these kobolds here. Kobold 8 comes around the standing stone and hurls a sling stone at Gyraxes with a range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in short range. It's a 15 to hit you.
Nope.
And then he ducks back behind the standing stone. And then this kobold sleeping, that kobold sleeping, that kobold sleeping. Oh, this is too easy. You guys are down to just sleeping plus the urds. I should crank it up a little higher for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Okay, these guys that are flying over here on your guys'
We don't have a fucking healer, do we?
right. No, you don't.
That's awesome.
Who voted
Yeah.
now again?
No, I can heal. I can heal.
The paladin has a little healing.
Yeah, but it's too low, kind of.
Okay, this guy's up flying in the air, and he's going to come close and then hurl a sling stone down at Gyraxes with his sling. He misses, and he's going to fly back. This guy's going to fly over here and sling stone Baron. 17 to hit Baron.
I'll do a shield.
Okay, then he flies back to there. This guy flies around and goes for Gyraxes with a 15 to hit. And the ones on the other side, this one flies over Baron's head. 1, 2, 3, 6 to there. Drops the slings. Drops a. I'll get it one of these times. Drops a rock, but that clangs off your shield spell. This guy drops a rock on Aryan. Aryan 16, I think, misses you, right? No, you are 16. So he hit you for 7 bludgeoning. He flies there. This guy, 1, 2, goes to here, drops a rock on Varian, and misses. That's it for them. And then lastly, that's it. Next is Teelan.
All right.
Now you can see these urds are all flying up in the air, but none of them have those big rocks that they were dropping. They just have slings now.
I'm going to move here, and I'm going to throw a dart at number 2.
Thirteen's a hit. 6 piercing. Almost dropped him.
No, I'm done from there.
Next to go, Aryan.
So I come here. Okay, let me take this down. I come here, then I use my rope to pull that beast down, and I take a swing at it with my longsword.
Roll a dexterity check versus his to see if you can tangle him up in a rope. You need to beat a 13.
So which one should I do actually?
Click on the D on your macros, D10.
I don't have macros set up, I guess.
Click on your token. You should see some things across the top of your screen. There's
Okay,
S17,
okay,
D10.
yeah.
Click on D10.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so he dodged your rope. And then you can keep moving if you want.
So when he dodged my rope, I get an advantage on to hit him, right? So
No, he's 20 feet up in
like
the
as
air.
he dodges my rope.
Yeah, he's 20 feet up in the air, and you try to get him with a grapple or something like that, with a grappling hook on the end of your rope, right? And pull him down.
Yep.
So you threw the rope up there, and he dodged it, and that was your action.
Okay.
Juan Rico, your turn.
And I have some movement
Alright.
left, so I can move back.
Yep.
Okay, let me.
Let's see if we can
Move
spread the
back.
damage out a little more.
Definitely. Nobody should be left out.
Yeah, I'm just looking who hasn't been hit yet to shoot at.
And I can
I'm gonna shoot it. Oh,
I'm
I
gonna,
can use my lay of hands, right, on a Gyrax.
No,
I'm
your
gonna
lay
thunder
on
wave
hands.
those
Your lay on
three
hands is an
one,
action.
one Rico.
Okay.
So if you want to target somebody else, that might be, or target Erd 3.
you're gonna thunder wave who?
Those three that are in the squares next to me. The three closest to you,
Okay.
actually.
I gotcha.
So don't
In
get
that-
the two that are almost dead.
I won't. I'm gonna hit number URD4 then. You know what? Wait, I can see URD6 in the air, can I?
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna hit him.
you did and dropped him.
Okay, and then I'm
job.
gonna action surge and hit URD4.
Okay. You did and dropped him.
Wow.
Boom, boom.
You are a useful character.
Hey, Varen.
I know. Hey, I'm gonna action surge again and try to shoot Gyraxes.
Very good. Hey,
Can I see
Varen.
him?
Hey, Varen. One problem.
Thunder wave those three in the air.
One problem. Stop before you do it, Varen. They're at 20 feet. The base of their guys are at 20 feet.
All right, so I can do it 5 feet above my head, and it's a 15 by 15 cube, right?
Right. That only gets up to 20 feet, and they're above. Their base is at 20 feet.
Oh, so it's too high for me.
Yeah,
huh?
they're one square too high.
Why don't you stand on? You know what? Why don't you and Kirk put your old cheerleading skills to use? And he is gonna boost you up in the air. And then once you're up there, you can get into a slap fight with him.
Somehow I don't think. Well, I don't know. Does that seem like it might work?
You could
Tom?
certainly, if you
You
ready,
can certainly try.
if you ready your thunder wave and Gyraxes lifts you up in the air, I would love to see that. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
You
do
blow
that.
him back.
This is me not saying no. So you want to?
Yeah, Varen, ready your thunder wave, and
You
I'll
want-
lift your
All
ass
right,
up.
I'm ready it. This is going to be silly.
Are you ready? So you're
I'm
doing-
ready.
All right, Jeremy, your turn.
Then I fire an Eldritch Blast at Earth number 3
Okay.
to make sure that they all are hurt and die with the Thunder Wave, hopefully.
That hit, and yep, 4 damage to him. Soften him up a little bit more. You can move if you want to move anywhere.
Oh, I want to watch this.
Gyraxes, you hurl Varen up in the air. Varen, do your thunder wave.
Okay. Did I just do it? Yeah, there
You
I
did.
did it.
14 thunder. That's 7 if they make their save. They all 3 are blown to smithereens. Boom. Gyraxes, that took half your movement. You got half your movement left plus your action.
Now, Tom, was that a complete action for me?
No, it had half your movement. You got half your movement left plus your action.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now, since I'm 8 feet tall, I can do short range on the Erd, correct?
Short
On my
range
toss-
on the Erd.
Throw my hand axes.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's already short range even if you weren't 8 feet tall.
Oh, okay. A 15.
That is a hit. 6 slashing. He survives it. Down he goes.
Boom.
Kobold's turn. Well, wow, you guys killed all the Erds in that one round. 1 kobold left. He peeks around the block here, hurls a sling at Gyraxes, crits you for 6 bludgeoning, and then backs up.
Whoa. 6.
6.
I'm gonna fuck him up, and I'm being literal. I will fuck him up.
Teelan, your turn.
If it's out of anger, it's not gay.
All right, I'm just gonna move forward this turn.
Okay, next goes.
Careful. You know, there are places when we go to Gen Con that don't have to serve you now, Kirk.
That's true. Aryan, your turn.
So I move here and take a swing at him. So
Crit.
Nice.
Down he goes. Nice shot. All right. You just got 3 sleeping ones, so you guys are able to wrap them up. We'll go out of initiative now. You can either kill those 3 or tie them up or do what you want with them.
Well, I mean, Kirk's got some pent-up stuff to work out on one of them.
Yeah,
I guess it
one of
doesn't have to be dead.
Actually, I'm going to play pin the tail on the donkey on all 3 of them.
It's not a tail.
Right. Well,
If
on
it's
me,
in
it looks
front.
like one. The can I get some healing, please, from our gentle paladin?
I think I can't do in this round or something.
Oh, we're out of rounds, so you can do anything you want right now.
Okay, I can do a 5 healing per turn, something like that.
You can do 5 healing per day.
Okay. 5 healing per person, right?
Nope,
Per player.
just per day.
We might want to save that for if we need it in a fight.
Well, I have a
Well,
As-
David, I'm at
as
2
beat
hit
up
points.
as we are, yeah, and without any
Yeah,
healer,
that's-
we might want to think about camping here and then heading down in there in the morning.
Oh yeah, it's nighttime,
After-
isn't it?
It is nighttime, yeah.
But we should probably set
So
up
I
the
should
ground with
I should spend my hit dice because we'll get that back.
Yeah. Are you guys want to take just a short
Well, I
rest
mean,
here, or do you want to take
we
a long
have
rest
what
here?
4 out of 6 of us are hurt, right?
I also spent my second wind.
Okay, so you take at least a short rest. Let's do that. Go ahead and spend your hit dice, do your short rest stuff, and if you still want to keep resting, you can do an extended rest.
So did they have anything on them, Tom? Did we
Yeah.
find anything?
You go searching through them. They do. They have odds and ends, little trinkets and stuff like that. One's got a dead mouse. Grand total in coppers and silvers, all put together, you find about 5 gold pieces.
So do we roll for the dead mouse now or later?
Later.
It's a magic dead mouse.
As far as Gyraxes is concerned, that's a consumable magic item. Okay, you spent your hit
So
dice. Are you going to want to take
I
an
wanna-
extended rest?
Dispatch those 3.
Okay, they're out. Take an extended rest, or not?
Well, I'm within
Is
2.
Is that an action surge? Do I get that back after a short rest, or does that have to be
Short
extended
rest.
rest?
Short rest.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we get our stone's endurance back and second wind back after a short rest.
in my nomenclature, once per rest is any rest, short or long. Once per day is once per long rest. Okay,
Well,
so
let's short rest and let's keep going. I guess
Keep
if
going in?
everybody's yeah.
all right,
All right.
into the darkness you descend. Let me just move all your guys to a different spot.
Yeah, see, Tom, that's what you get for trying to fuck us. We returned it. Of course, usually the first encounter is always the easiest. So.
Yeah, I like to start off easy.
I thought it was the opposite way. I thought you always made the first one the hardest.
No, that's just with the boys.
Oh.
Okay, you guys should be moved on the map to where you're at now. A steep set of stairs descends into the mountain. Put your lead guy 1 square away from the end of the stairs when you can see the room beyond.
Who's checking for traps?
The first one who
Thielen.
found is there.
Or Juan Rico, you're pretty sharp.
Well, I don't think I'm trained in it.
I don't think you have to be in 5th edition.
Well, if there's somebody who's got that perception.
Well, mine's +4. I mean,
Yeah, I can check around with traps.
Okay, then put anyone who wants to be looking for traps within the first 2 ranks, and put everyone else up next to Gyraxes wherever you want to be.
okay, so that's a 20.
Good. You didn't find any traps. And generally, I'll take care of that for you. You don't need to roll.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
All right, put you guys where you want to be. Juanrico, you happy?
Yep.
Yeah, am I next to... Oh, hold on.
Juan, you need to be right by Gyraxes if you're looking for traps.
You know what? I'll be right there.
Perfect.
It's close enough.
Jeremy, move where you want to be. Teelan, move where you want to be. Put Aryan here. Once you're happy, I'll draw the room here.
Teelan and Jeremy, are you guys level
Yikes.
1 or level 2, level 3?
I'm
Well,
level.
I'm actually-
Teelan is level 1.
I'm level 3 actually.
Get up here with me.
Okay. You come down the stairs into an old hall. The ceiling's about 30 feet above. There's wide stone tiles on the floor supporting 3 pillars. The roof is supported by 3 pillars. Each pillar is expertly carved to resemble 5 chromatic dragons, supporting the ceiling with their 4 limbs. There's faded mosaics on the ceiling and walls depicting colorful dragons in flight. The sprawling scene is marred by knotted roots that have poked up through the tilework here and there. You also see wood doors to your left and to your right, banded in rusted iron, with badly faded murals of all different colored dragons. And the same on the far side of the room, except the door on the far side of the room has a stone carving of Tiamat surrounding it. And there's 2 zombies there by the door on the far side of the room, clawing at the door. The other zombies, though, all rise up and start moving your direction slowly. They look like they're human, probably the old druids that used to reside in this place. Everyone go to roll initiative.
Oh, Tom, can I have cast mage armor
Yeah.
before we went down here?
You bet.
Thanks.
Once again, the monsters roll exactly the same initiative.
Now, where's my initiative?
That's some good initiatives we got going on there.
And everyone, let's take a 5-minute break, and then we'll start the battle.
All
So
right.
come back to 25 after the hour.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Tom, will we get to level 6 tonight by playing very hard? Anish, if you click on your character, it will have your 30, 16, and 11 at the top. That's when you know your character's selected. Then hit your deals up top and they should work. And if you're
When I
getting
click
an
on my
error,
character, only my character
if you're
sheet
getting
shows
an
up.
error, click on another character, then click back on yours.
When I click on my character, I get my character sheet shows up.
No, okay. When you click on your, no, click on your token, not your. There you go.
No, I didn't do that actually.
That was
Yeah,
me.
so it's
That was me.
it's
So
working.
it does work. So just click on your token. You'll see a bar across the top of the screen that has a bunch of buttons.
I click on my character, I get my
Nope.
character sheet opened up.
Don't click on your character. Go on the screen and click on your token.
Okay.
Click
Your
on
graphic token.
Yeah. You'll see a bar across the top of the screen with a bunch of buttons on it.
Okay, got it.
And then if you click those buttons, the ones labeled S, D, C, I, W, and CH are your abilities. So you'd click on those for an ability check or a saving throw or a skill check. Then you have a description, gear, features. So those are your class features. It tells you what your Divine Sense does, what your Lay on Hands does, and what your Breath Weapon does. Nice thing about your Breath Weapon is it recharges with a regular rest. So you definitely want to use that every chance you get. Lay on Hands, though, it only recharges once per day.
And what does this 5 feet into 30 feet line mean?
Means you could make a Breath Weapon that's 5 feet by 30 feet. I'll draw one for you. So, let's see.
1 by 6 squares, so a straight
Yeah.
line.
So see that red box? That's 5 feet by 30 feet. So
Nice.
starting from you could do that area of effect. And you can do it pointing any direction you want. Doesn't have to be up and down.
So it could be diagonal 6 squares also.
Yep.
Now, Tom, I'm curious, can you, on a breath weapon, can you do like 2 where, say 2 north, then 2 northeast, then 2 north, where it's kind of at a semi-diagonal?
Yeah, you just do a straight line from you to wherever you want. Looks like it's reasonably close to getting creatures in it, then you get those creatures in it.
What part of India are you from, Anish?
I'm on the south side.
Okay, everyone should be back. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing one person in the initiative. It looks like it's Juan Rico.
Oh, hey, I rolled like a.
I know. Just keep rolling until you get in there and then
Oh, I
adjust
gotcha.
it.
No, if I get a better one, I'm keeping it. Oh, boom. Hey, there you go. I don't remember what. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's scroll back. Good night.
An 8. Wow, that's not good.
At least no one is beaten by zombie in initiative. Oh no, someone is. So.
One person. Okay, Baron, you go first. Okay, real quick on movement. Let me go over movement here for you guys because this is going to make it a little convoluted. So there's the short description of movement. Stairs are difficult terrain, and people are difficult terrain. Those don't stack, so anytime you're moving over a person or moving over stairs, it's just count 10 feet of movement per 5 feet. And go ahead, Baron. You might be muted.
No, I'm deciding.
Just put your 10 by 10 fireball on them.
Yeah, I'll have that real soon.
Well, I thought you didn't. According to Tom's house rules, you get that now.
Oh, do I?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You're welcome.
I don't want to get splattered, but I'm going to go up here and we'll just start with a firebolt on, say, number 4. Take that, you fiend.
An 8 is a hit for 1 damage. I just added inspiration to Gyraxes because you're throwing the wizard up in the air to cast the Thunder Wave.
Oh,
Whose
nice,
idea
thank
was
you.
that?
Juan Rico, your turn.
I was
Where's my
inspired by seeing that.
inspiration? I know. I come up. First of all, genius on
Your
the
bitch
battlefield,
level
and I
offset it.
get nothing but the shaft.
All right. No one gets
all right.
inspiration.
So zombie. I'm gonna shoot zombie 9.
Okay.
What do the blues mean, Tom, on the zombies?
Nothing. They're just a way to help me differentiate them.
Oh, okay.
Was a 14 hit?
Absolutely. These things are wearing no armor that you can see, and they're super duper slow. You think they are armor class 8.
Okay. So well, shoot. Doesn't matter. So anyway, that's it.
Next is Gyraxes.
Okay, let's see. This is a bad idea, but I'm full of them. There.
20 is a hit. 6 damage.
Hit it again.
Another hit for another 6.
All right, I'm done.
Teal'c, your
He's-
turn.
They have a lot of hit points.
So Teal'c, you're way back there. To get ahead of Baron, it'd take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares of movement, 45 feet.
Which I do not have.
Just jump over it.
Spot right next to him is open though, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna move right there, and I'd be able to throw a dart at zombie 4, correct?
Is your speed 40 or 35?
35.
That was 40 feet of movement there.
What is it?
Yeah, every square is double
All right.
on these stairs.
Right
behind Baron, you can still see the zombie though.
Okay. That'd be in dart ring. Yeah. All right, I will throw a dart at zombie number 4.
Okay. Hit for 5 more piercing to that guy. Next is Jeremy.
Now, Jeremy, where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Okay. Well, I'm German-Hungarian, so yeah. We're brothers in arms.
Oh, nice.
No one will hold that against you, Jeremy. We know that there's a reason that they kicked Kirk's family out of that country.
So the years of inbreeding.
I try to kill zombie number 4 with my glaive.
That is a hit for 12 slashing.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, so
Atta
zombies have
kid.
this undead fortitude power. He's going to make a DC 17 con check, and he might stay alive if he makes it. So he does. He's at 1 hit point, though.
What the shit?
I hate zombies.
Mm-hmm. You can keep moving if you want, Jeremy, because the zombies go next.
So you're a great weapon fighter?
No, not yet.
Zombie 4 attacks Gyraxes with a slam.
Oh,
19 to hit you for 3 bludgeoning. Then zombie 3 comes up, attacks Jeremy with a slam. 6 is a miss. Then zombie 7 comes up, attacks Jeremy. 11's a miss. Then zombie 9 comes up and attacks Varen. 17, Varen.
I'm gonna do shield.
All right. Zombie 8 comes up, attacks Jeremy. 11's a miss. Now the zombies are going slow. 1, 2, Double move to there. Double move to there.
We got him in line for you, Varen.
Double move to there.
That's what I was hoping for.
Jeremy's level
I can
3.
do
He
my
could take a hit.
Double
Yeah, I
move to
can take
there.
it.
I
And
can
the
do a
ones,
smite if I get a chance. A dragon breath.
the ones all the way across the room are still at the door, still scratching at the door. They don't come your way. Alright, your turn.
Okay, so wait.
You can turn undead or something.
Nope. I can't move much, so I have to move here. And I have a javelin, right? So yeah, that's it. I can't do anything else. I can't swing also. So I end my turn.
You do have a javelin, and that only took your movement, so you can throw a javelin at one of them if you want. It's the far right macro button.
Okay. So I shoot this one.
Okay.
And
9 is a hit. They're super slow, and that does 5 piercing damage to them. Alright, next is Varen.
Tom, do you
Come on,
remember if
Baron.
that spell shaping that lets you exclude one square from an area of effect, is that a half save or a save for half or 0, or is that?
Ignore this macro I'm about to do, but I'll tell you what it does. So it's they auto make their save, and if it is a save for half, they take none.
Okay. Jeremy, how do you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
about being potentially
I
taking a
feel-
little damage?
I'm full at 26 hit points, so I hopefully can take one spell.
All right, I'm gonna do a thunder wave and hit those 5 in front of me here.
Very
Six.
good.
And Jeremy.
So Jeremy is immune. He auto makes his save, and he takes no damage.
Oh yeah, right. Thunder wave is
Yeah.
save none.
Oh,
Save
great.
half. It's save half, but if it's save half, then he takes none.
Yeah, good job. Let's kill him. Yeah.
Where's that button? There we go.
8 thunder damage. DC 13 con save for half. Okay, I'll just go around and do all the con saves first.
Look at you and your.
Obviously, he modified these zombies. How is your saves only at 13 with you being a level 4?
I think it's supposed to be 14.
It probably
I think it's supposed to be
should
14.
be 4.
Or I
just-
took a feat.
Yeah, it should be 14. Sorry.
Yeah,
This is why David voted for easy.
let me fix
No.
this here.
Good night, David.
Come on, buddy.
There.
You're a DM for God's sake.
I fixed it for you, Dave. They should be right now.
I think I understand why you guys have never won an open now.
Wow. Let's see. Okay, so
I still love you like
7,
that
8,
tarded uncle.
and 9 all take 4. Do you want to push the ones that failed? 6 and 11?
I would prefer to stay close to me.
Yeah, everybody push them back unless somebody doesn't want them in their grill. I mean, somebody still wants them in their grill.
I'm glad I've got the great cleave feat.
Okay, got that done. Juan, your turn. And you can move if you want, obviously.
All right. So I'm gonna.
No, I
let's
don't want to
see.
do that.
Through some of your Hispanic knowledge on these fuckers.
I'm trying to decide if I. God, doggone it. I'm gonna try zombie 11. And that is a 9.
No, it's already built into that macro, so it's a 14.
Oh, nice. So I kill him, right?
Yep. Well, you don't necessarily kill him. 14 piercing?
Yeah.
And that was on zombie 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that could kill him. It's a DC 19 con save, which failed and goes down.
Okay. Then I'm going to then on zombie. Did I kill him by a lot, do I think?
I don't know.
Okay. Then I'm
Yeah, he
going
exploded.
to yeah, I'm going to action surge and shoot at zombie. Oh shoot, we got guys right in front of Jeremy. I'm going to shoot at whichever one is directly north of him
Okay,
with my action surge.
go ahead. 21.
21.
That was a 19 on the die. Nice shot. 21 piercing damage. Here's his undead fortitude. Yeah, it does not make that. Can't make that, I don't think. Make sure. Yep, dropped him. Nice. Good use of that feat.
Yeah, can I
I'm gonna
and
give you
then I
some
get
inspiration.
another.
I'm gonna give you some inspiration for that.
Now, what does that inspiration do? Do I get to take another shot?
Inspiration. You decide before you make
It allows you to
D20
use lube.
roll.
Oh.
Before you make any D20 roll, you can have advantage.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well then I wouldn't have. There's nothing else I can do.
Next is
This round.
Gyraxes.
Okay, zombie 4 with the quick.
That's a hit. It's gonna make a DC
Oh.
9. Fortitude save made it.
Damn it. Do
Now
it.
here's my question though, Tom. So that only
Oh,
keeps them
good.
alive for one more round, right? Or it keeps them at 1 hit point?
Doesn't appear to. Zombie 4 has been hit several times with that.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Okay, Gyraxes. He lived through both your attacks.
Yeah, good.
Move if you want.
No.
Teelan, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move past Baron and attack zombie number 9.
Okay. That has a hit. He's gonna make a DC 14 Fortitude save. Failed it and goes down.
You better check your con saves too, Tom. I don't think you rolled below like a 14.
I have a special macro that
I know you do.
factors in who the attacker is.
I'm good there. Just gonna stand there. I'm just gonna stand there nice and ready for the rest of the zombies.
Just
Okay.
like all the other DMs at Gen Con do.
Jeremy, your turn.
I try to. What do I roll if I need to recall if these zombies are immune to necrotic damage or not?
You know they're not immune to necrotic.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
And then I move over here.
Okay.
And I'm really pissed that the zombie number 4 is still not dead, so I scream to the lungs, die! And I cast Arms of Hadar.
Nice.
So out of my body erupts tendrils of shadow and try to grab and squeeze all the zombies around me in a 10-foot.
Very good.
Nice.
10 necro damage, no reactions till they start their next turn. 13 strength save for half and can take reactions. Okay, so zombie number 10, strength save. Made his. It's a 13. Okay. Zombie 8. Failed. Zombie 3. Failed. One to the west of him. Failed. And zombie 4. Made it. So 4 made it. So 4 takes 5 necrotic. Here's his fort save. He's going to make a DC 10. Down he goes anyway.
Guten Tag. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Zombie 10 made his save, so he takes 5 damage. Zombie, and he can take reactions, but the rest of these guys all failed. So zombie 8 took
Hey,
10.
if you guys are offended by my swearing, let me know and I'll try not to do it.
That's not true. He won't care. He doesn't care. He is the American the rest of the world hates. Loud, doesn't care what you think.
And Jeremy, you can keep moving if you want. Zombies 3, 5, and 8 cannot take reactions.
But I'll stay there.
Okay. Zombies go. Okay, so zombie 5 comes here and attacks Gyraxes. 12 hits a miss. Zombie 3 attacks Jeremy. 11's a miss. Zombie 8 attacks Jeremy. 18 to hit. 3 bludgeoning, though, does nothing to you. Zombie 10 attacks Jeremy. 18 to hit for 4 bludgeoning. And this zombie comes here and attacks Teelan. Misses. Alright, their zombies are all gone. Aryan, your turn. Oh wait, I'm sorry, the
So
zombies aren't all gone. These zombies here at the top of the doors, they start coming your way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's your turn, Arian.
Thought you said they were slow.
They are. That was a double move to go 8 squares. They're shambling your way.
so I move here and take a swing at this zombie. So
Yeah, Anish, throw some nasty shit on them.
That is a hit for 8 slashing.
Nice.
I can keep moving, right? No.
You can, yes.
So I move back to where I was. That's it.
So you started here. Let me just go over the movement for you because it was a little bit difficult. So you go to there. That just counts as 1. It's a hard corner, so you can't go diagonal. It's 2, 3 to go into Gyraxi Square. 4 to go there. It'd be 5, 6 to go back to there. So you'd be all out of movement by that point. So you don't have enough to get all the way back. Now another way you could have gone would be 1. You could have gone to here, then 2 to here, and then 3 to here. But that'd provoke from zombie 3 if you did that. And then 4.
So I move here and enemy turn then.
You want to just end your turn there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. There, in your turn.
All right, I'll go here, and I'm gonna Burning Hands those 3
Oh, nice.
lined up there.
Nice. 12 fire, 14 dex save, or half. Okay.
I bet their dex save is not as good as
It's
their con save.
It's not their best save.
But look at Zombie 8.
Zombie 8 made it, though.
Zombie 8 is beast.
He still takes 6 fire, though. But, oh, that's not quite enough to drop him. The zombie just north of you takes 12. And the zombie just north of 8 takes 12. They are all badly wounded. Keep moving if you want. Juan, your turn.
All right.
Jeremy, gotta give you inspiration for the insane tendrils.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you know how inspiration works, right? You can decide
Give
before you
myself
make...
advantage, or
Yeah. You can also use it to
Okay.
give someone else advantage on a roll.
that's good
All
to know.
right. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm tempted to use it now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna shoot at zombie 1.
Okay.
Hopefully drop him.
Ooh,
No!
6 misses.
I would have missed either way. Yeah, that's all I can do.
All
And then
right.
I say, "You can do it, Jeremy."
Kyrax, it's your turn.
All right. Northwest.
That's a hit for 5. That has a chance to drop him. And it does.
Good job.
I didn't click on you before I rolled a save. I should have done
There we go.
that. Nice second win.
Boy, both of them I fucked up.
And you can move if you want. Teelan, your turn.
Okay, I have a quick question. So I move here. Can I use my short sword on one and then use my unarmed attack on the other?
Yes. And
Okay.
before you move there, you could, from here, use your short sword on one and then move and attack the other one if you want.
Okay, that's even better to know,
yeah,
actually.
you can move in between attacks, even.
All right, cool. First, then I want to attack the one on the top right of me.
Okay. That
Nice.
is a hit. 7 piercing. He's going to make a 12 con save, which he makes, so he's still alive.
Fuck
That
that.
is-
All right, well, if he's still alive, I'm going to have to unarm attack him.
That
Okay,
is
Anish and Jeremy, just so you know, Tom is a fucking cheater. So however you say that in German,
There you go.
Indian, yeah.
And he made a save. So he resisted both your attacks.
Unbelievable.
You can move if you want. Jeremy, your turn.
Well, I'm still very angry, so I call on Hadar again.
Very good. They're perfectly
Hold
arranged
on.
for that.
So that killed one of them, didn't it, Tom?
No.
No, because he made that fake save. He's got a modified.
Yeah, but then
macro.
the next one. Hold on. So he hits. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong.
Okay.
So what was his save? His save was 10. What I thought you said the DC was 12.
DC was 9. Next, the damage is 10 for the arms of Hadar all around you, and they got a DC 13 strength save. So 10 will drop this guy no matter what. Let's see what his strength save is first, though. He made a save, so he took 5, so here's his fort check. It was a 10. He drops. right.
Just so you know, Anish and Jeremy, we've all, the rest of us, and Mike, we've all known each other for like 15 years.
Yeah, I can
And
tell by the
Tom-
way you guys were talking to each
And
other.
Tom has cheated for 15 years, but he's the only
Yeah,
one we know
he's
that'll
cheated
DM.
for every one of those years. Every one of those years.
sounds like my buddy John.
Okay,
Oh,
this one
he's not my
lived.
buddy.
This one lived with 1 hit point remaining.
Of course.
Weird. Isn't that weird? You know it's weird? Let me look at the monster manual. I bet none of this is in there.
This
Right.
guy took 10. This guy.
It's in the handwritten
Took 10.
addendum.
Yeah, it's in Tom's monster manual, which is written in crayon
This guy took
on the walls of his room.
5.
Are you guys going to Gen Con?
This guy made a save, failed that save, and drops. All right. You can move if you want, Jeremy.
Well, I stay there. I draw the attacks.
Nice. Zombies go. Zombie 3
Yeah.
attacks Jeremy. Zombie 8 attacks Jeremy. Zombie
Nope.
1 attacks Jeremy. Zombie 2 attacks Jeremy.
Yeah,
And
how's
they
that
all
macro
miss.
working for you?
Nice.
Yeah.
Arya, your turn.
I come here and make a long sword on this zombie.
9
Fine.
hit, believe it or not.
It's
Gotta make a DC 14 fortitude save. Makes it. So he's got 1 hit point left.
ridiculous.
And next go is Baron, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna firebolt number 8 there.
Number 8, that's a hit for 1.
1. What the hell?
Here's his
Take
save
that,
DC.
you fiend.
He lived.
Oh, brother.
Juanrico, your turn.
All right.
Doesn't that
I'm gonna-
firebolt go up a D at level 4?
At level 5.
Oh,
At
good.
5.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna shoot again. Oh, dang it. Sorry, I lost my. Shoot at zombie 1.
Okay. 15 hit, 17 piercing. You can't make that save, I don't think. I'll try. Nope.
Oh,
Down he goes.
yeah, he can. Don't worry.
And then move if you want. Gyraxes, your turn.
All right. Play a game called Bring the Wood. Go to there. Northwest.
That's a 12 save. Down he goes.
Northeast.
That's a 12 save. He lives. Teelan, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up to zombie 8 and attack him.
That's a 14. Down he goes.
And then I can move
Nice.
up to the other zombie and hit him with an unarmed.
Yes, you can.
All right, that's definitely what I plan on doing then.
Ah, crit.
Oh, boom.
Nice. So that does 8 damage total. Let's see, is that enough to kill him?
Doesn't crit
Not
kill
quite.
zombies automatically?
It does kill him automatically. I mean, they don't get their undead fortitude save if you do enough to kill him when you crit him. But it wasn't quite enough. But still, for utilizing your monk move and attack, give you inspiration. And then
Tom must
Jer-
be drinking. He's feeling very generous tonight.
Jeremy, your turn.
No kidding.
So
Of course, I'm on my third,
Last
so
zombie.
I'll be feeling generous here in a little bit.
Oh, Jeremy, crit him and take him out. No save for that.
Boom.
Nice. Okay, we're out of rounds.
Yeah.
And you guys catch your breath amongst this pile of zombie flesh and arms and legs and other things all around you. This
The
room
monsters are
was...
still moving.
Kirk,
no, they're
don't
all
put
dead.
that in your mouth.
Tastes so good.
This room was obviously some sort of like big common eating area. There's trestle tables and stuff like that that are all rotted and in piles on the floor. There's benches and other stuff like that in this room.
Any goodies?
Well, you take a look around and you see that the zombies don't have anything of value on them, but twinkling in your light, some of you probably have torches lit by now, are some gems at the top of those columns. The columns are about 30 feet high, and near the top of them, in the dragon eyes, are small little gems. Looks like it's a DC. Let me check, and it's 10 climb check to get up there.
There you go. 25.
Okay, no problem. You climb up there, but as you get about halfway up, or near the top, the pillar crumbles.
Good.
And roll a d6. Okay, just a small piece crumbles off, but it doesn't drop you. And you're able to pry out the gems. They're tiny little gems, but there's a lot of them. There's gems in every single top of every column here. You get all the ones on the top of this column. Looks like if you get them all, it'll be worth about 20 gold pieces worth of small little gems here. So, you want?
Oh, I thought you were having me roll falling damage.
Nope, that was
okay.
The thing crumbled, but it didn't completely fall apart and drop.
Okay. Let's get a little more dexterous guy to get the rest of them.
Any volunteers?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
but it's a strength check, or what is it?
Athletics check to climb. That's a DC 10.
When I'm standing
Well, I
on
think-
the
hold
ground, can I get some out with my glaive?
They're like 25 feet up.
Let me give
You
it a
know
shot.
what? I am. I'm trained in athletics. I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Go for it. First person to roll does it. Okay, you get no problem getting up there. Now roll a d6.
Hold on.
Chris, are
Doggone
you
it.
level 3 or level 4 with Juanrico?
Level 2.
Oh,
Two.
okay.
Okay, nothing falls. You're in good shape. Aryan, you want to climb the other one? First roll a strength check. So click on your token and click on the S17.
Yeah, Kirk, I thought I was level 3 till I got Tommed on my level.
Right, I know. I had to
Nice.
de-level my warlock to level 3.
Okay, so you make it up there, Aryan, but then the thing crumbles underneath your weight and you fall. Make a DC 15, or make a dexterity check first. See if you can grab on. Thirteen's not quite enough. You need a 15, so you fall 20 feet to the floor. And
Oh, that's
take,
going to feel good.
6 points of damage when you hit the ground.
Of course, the gems landed on your forehead, so you got those.
Now someone else is going to have to try and go up there and get the gems. Anyone volunteer?
I'll try.
All right.
It's a strength check, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You can't make it, but Gyraxes, you make it. Roll a d6 now. Okay, you get the gems out. You guys got all the gems out, and that's the only thing of value found in the room. So you got these 3 doorways. Oh, real quick. Factions. Is anyone Zentarum?
I am.
Anyone else Zentarum?
Anyone but Kirk Zentar.
Anyone else? Okay, just wanted to check before I send out the message here. Where do you guys want to go next?
Northeast or west? Jeremy, tell us.
West.
West
Sounds-
it is. All right.
Oh, did we need to take a short rest for you, Anish?
I can use my layer fan, so that's not a problem. So.
Kirk, you should see a message coming your way.
Okay, yeah.
Ignore all those B's. That's just a mistake. Okay. You guys are opening the doors to the west. So, Anish, you figured out how to use hit points, haven't you? That's that red bar. Yeah, it looks like you got it figured out. So, through that doorway is a long hallway. It looks like dorm rooms to the north and to the south. A lot of the doors are rotted. And in fact, the 2 big double doors at the end of the long hallway are also rotted, where one's completely off of its hinges.
So let's check all those rooms.
Okay. You check the quarters. Each one has a rotted remains of a bed and a dresser. There's also in each room a faded embroidered robe hanging from a peg. The robes are all beautifully sewn garments, and each of them have the colors and stylic motifs of chromatic dragons on them. You also find in the rooms a total of 10 gold pieces worth of old silver and copper and gold coins.
So I guess we continue west.
Okay.
That's through all the rooms, correct, Tom?
Yep. You searched all the rooms and found those items.
No secret doors or anything? Did we check perceptive folk?
No secret doors. You did look, yes.
Push those doors open. Well, I guess listen first, because that would be a smart thing to do.
You listen, search for traps, all those good things, and you open. There's no traps and no sound at all. That's just silent as a grave in here. You open the door and you see an old dusty kitchen. There's a ring of stones. There's some long dead embers in the bottom of that. There's some like stone set up for a spit, but there's nothing on it there. There's tables and shelves along the walls, and then there's 3 little spots of wet stone on the floor.
Search all the shelves and the cupboards.
Okay. Go ahead and put your guy where you want to be when you search the first shelves. Who's doing the searching?
Juan Rico, because he's very searchable.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I love volunteered Chris for shit.
Very searcho.
That is what that or no? It's wisdom, right?
Uh-huh.
Wisdom, yeah.
All right. What do you want to do with the wet spots on the floor?
that old chestnut.
Because you don't see anything in the shelves. The only thing weird about this room are those wet spots on the floor.
What color are they?
Just a stone gray.
The wet spots are?
Mm-hmm.
What do they smell like?
What do they smell like?
Yeah.
When you go down to